So let's talk about the Cowboys. They missed out on Max Crosby for now. Like, he's still out there. They can still go make an offer, but because they missed out on Max Crosby, they went and signed Rashawn Gary from Green Bay.
That was a good pick.
They gave a 4th round pick in 2027. What you think about Rashawn? He ain't no big. I mean,
he's where they need help at.
Okay,
and that was a good pickup. And you know, Green Bay's so crazy. He sit around and got all that from Michael Parsons. Did all that trade for Michael Parsons, and look what's going on now.
We picked up
and they going
Clark,
to get their player.
Rashawn Gary, and we got a draft pick that we used when we got Quentin Williams. So everybody that was in up in arms about Jerry didn't sign the best player, he didn't give him the most money. Guess what? We turned Michael Parsons into 3 players that's starting and a draft pick.
Yes.
Name me one player in the league that's worth 3 starters and a number 1 draft pick. I don't care how good you are. Maybe they ain't even doing that for quarterbacks.
Not that line.
They're not doing that for quarterbacks right now.
Unless he coming up like LT, it ain't happening. No way.
Yeah. So he not changing it. He wasn't changing the game like that. So with that being said, they also signed Jalen Thompson, safety out of Arizona. They focusing on that defense.
They got to get a safety. That was killing y'all.
Oh, man. Our safety
They got
was
a draft
horrible.
safety, need a linebacker.
And then they picked up P.J. Locke. He was a safety from Denver.
That's my guy.
CP came. Christian Parker, DC came from Denver.
That's a hell of a pickup.
What you think about P.J.?
P.J.'s a player. Always been a player.
He going to get some runway.
Shout out to you, Mr. Locke is dead. That's my people.
Shout out Longhorn, P.J. Locke, Longhorn, Texas Longhorn.
Beaumont
for
Central.
sure.
Jaguar.
From Beaumont. So he's not projected to start, but he's projected to be a special team.
Nickelback and all that. Yeah, he's gonna be good.
And then definitely get some playing time in the rotation. So and then they signed the D tackle, Tito. I'm not gonna pronounce his last name. Ogbayani from the Chargers. So they got him a Charger. He's a nose tackle, big stopgap. Like, you ain't moving him type dude.
Yeah. You know, it's going to be real interesting. It's going to be interesting what's going to happen to Jerry, though, draft day, because I really think they're going to trade up to get Styles.
You think?
They need a linebacker. They need a good, young linebacker like that. Down's going to be gone. It's going to be hard to get him.
Who?
The other linebacker from Ohio State. But I think they're going to trade to get that kid.
I think you might be on to something there. You might be on to something. I think you might see the Cowboys trade up to go get Styles. I mean, and if they trade up to get Styles, that defense is going to be scary next year. That defense is going to be scary. It don't really matter who you put in. You still going to have Deron Bland as a one of the corners. It don't really matter who else you put back there because that quarterback had no time.
Well, I know one thing with the Texans, they trying to build everything in that line. They got to do get the running game so they can run that ball, take the ball out of Coleridge, Bernard Stroud the fourth, and it still ain't gonna work. That's all I got to say with him. It may work, hoping it work, but I don't know.
So some of the casualties from them picking up Rashawn Gary, that D tackle, and Christian Parker is changing the scheme from a 4-3 to a 3-4. So Osa Odighizuwa, their starting D tackle from last few years, they just gave him a 4-year deal. I think it was last year, 4 years, $80 million a year. He's traded to your 49ers, brother.
Yeah, we gonna stack, but once again, Shanahan gonna choke.
That's a starting.
I mean, bro, I've been telling y'all this for the last
tackle.
6-7 years. It's time for a change. Okay, we go. It's just time for a change.
But he get you there.
No, he don't get you there. You got to get to the Super Bowl. I don't understand y'all talking about people get you there. You got to get that dude. It's the same history. You get all that talent. It's the same old.
They got the same amount of Super Bowls as Cowboys in the last 30 years, huh?
Hopefully it'll be the last year.
Well, I like our coaching staff coming together.
You got to win, man.
I like our coaching staff coming together for sure. So from that standpoint, Solomon Thomas, a Dallas native, came home for a year from the Jets. He gets moved to Tennessee, back with Robert Saleh for a 7th round swap. I'm happy for Solomon. Good dude, solid dude in the locker room. but the scheme just didn't fit him. He's more of a 4-3 guy than a 3-4 guy from that standpoint. So I like what the Cowboys are putting together because everybody they picked up was defense.
Well, Melvin, I'm going to tell you like this, and I know you're happy and excited, but you got to calm down, boy, because the reality is this. Like I told you about the 49ers, y'all still ain't going to win no Super Bowl because Jerry Jones still living. As long as he's still living, he can put all that, he can paint that great picture, but can he win a big game?
Jerry
can he win a Super Bowl?
ain't on the
field. Can he get to the Super Bowl?
Jerry ain't on the field.
He haven't got to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Jerry wasn't on the field when they won Super Bowls. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
He's going to mess it up no matter what, how good he get it.
No.
It's exciting.
So now
it's
we
good
got,
for the lead, but at the end,
we got to sign Pickens.
It is what it is.
We got to sign Pickens for sure. So, and hopefully he don't let that draw out too much. I don't think he will. Because we got the money to sign it. We restructured a bunch of contracts. Hopefully, and I'm glad it's happening right now. We touched on it earlier in the show. We need everybody focused and going in the right direction. So, we picked up Sam Howell, former quarterback from North Carolina. He played with the Commanders and played with, I believe, the Vikings. We picked him up as a quarterback.
Well, ain't got no problem in quarterback.
Nah, but, one thing that was beneficial for us before last year, Dak went down for a couple games. We put Cooper Rush in there. Offense wasn't as potent, but guess what? We still won games. So, you twist an ankle, you tweak a hamstring or whatever, and you need to sit down for a few games. We need to have that back. And Milton, he's physically gifted, but he's not accurate and he ain't got it.
Still ain't going to help y'all even just to get to the Super Bowl. Still ain't
telling you,
help.
we got to win them games to get to the playoffs. We got to get to win them games to get to the playoffs for sure. So, okay. So, to this point, from what you've seen, what you heard, who you think won free agency out of Dallas and Houston right now? Who helped their teams the most?
I mean, offensive-wise, Dallas probably ahead. Like I said, it's still early. I mean, I can't, you got free agent, I know it ends. You got to think about the draft, too.
It's still going on. They're going to pick up some more.
I mean, I'm not crazy about the GM from Texas, but it's still going on.
So based off what the Texans
Dallas probably better. I mean, it's a better team.